Welcome into a special edition of the Venezia's Pizzeria Recruiting Roundup. I'm Jordan Ham, and while we're practicing social distancing, that hasn't stopped us from touching base with some of the top players in the state of Arizona and catching up on their recruitments. We have guys from the class of 2020, the class of 2021, and the class of 2022 to get to. So we're going to kick things off with Jalen Early, 2020 quarterback from Millennium, and he made his commitment to Fresno State. He caught up with me and talked about what it was like waiting beyond signing day to make his decision and why ultimately it was the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was so stressful. I mean, not only me, but my family. I mean, it was something that, decision that had to be made. I mean, waiting. I mean, we were going to commit right there on the commitment day, right then and there. But, I mean, more schools were calling in. I mean, NAU, UTEP, other schools that were there before. I mean, before the commitment and stuff like that. I just want to, thank them and everything that what they did for me and my family. And I think that just waiting was probably the right thing to do. And when Fresno came along, took that opportunity, that full ride scholarship, and I knew it was just, once I took my visit, it was the place I wanted to be. So.
Appreciate Jalen for opening up about his commitment, and congratulations to him and his entire family. Now we're going to shift to 2021 and Anthony Franklin, the defensive lineman for Pinnacle, plays all over the place, very versatile, and can get into the backfield. We've seen him clean up in the Ivy Leagues and those types of conferences, but now Power 5 programs coming calling. Michigan State and Indiana offered him last week. He talks about how his recruitment has picked up the past couple of weeks.
Just as past couple of weeks have been awesome. I mean, coaches had a lot of time now that their spring ball's gotten canceled. They've been reaching out. I've been reaching out to them. It's been great the last couple of weeks.
When you're talking to these schools, what sort of feedback do they give you about your game? What do they like? What do they want to see more of over this upcoming year?
They really like my motor and how I get down the field. They go make plays down the field, as well as my diverse range of pass rush moves. That's what Coach Bird at Michigan State was talking to me about. I don't have just one move.
And now there is a new face on the recruiting block here in the state of Arizona. Nico Marchio, the quarterback for the Hamilton Huskies, transferred in from Colorado, already has a laundry list of big-time offers when you look at Georgia, Michigan, TCU, Michigan State as well. He continues to add big programs, including ASU this past week, and he caught up with me about making the transition to Arizona and what he's looking forward to most once he's able to start taking some visits.
My first impression is just I feel really comfortable here, and I'm really loving it here. It's a good change, definitely, from as far as competition and just atmosphere. So I'm just really happy to be here. I'm definitely a pro-style quarterback. I'm more comfortable in the pocket, but I think I have the ability to get outside the pocket and still make plays and keep my eyes downfield and deliver the ball.
Which program has been recruiting you the hardest, or which group of programs?
They all show some love, but I would say the top ones that are really recruiting me right now are Michigan, Mississippi State, and TCU, and Florida State. I've just had a really good connection with all those coaches, and we speak on a weekly basis. So.
Was there a particular offer or group of offers that came in where you were like, okay, I am a national level recruit now, this is something I've dreamed about for so long, and that sort of thing? Were there any offers that kind of stopped you in your tracks when you got them?
Definitely. I would say after the Georgia camp, when we were down in Georgia, after I got that one, I was like, all right, this is real life now. We gotta start, getting ready for this, and I'm gonna be on a national basis now. So.
Appreciate Jalen Early, Anthony Franklin, and Nico Marchio for sitting down with me and talking about their recruitments. Make sure to keep it to the Venezia's Pizza Recruiting Roundup each and every week on Sports 360 AZ.